So I've just adjusted her girth a little tighter. So I'm just going to get her to move around me and crisscross her back legs. And what that does is that just gets her to stretch around the girth area, as well as making sure there's no issues with her crisscrossing. She's crisscrossing her front legs fine, but we want the back crisscrossed, yeah. Okay, that just shows me that there's no massive issues, and I can tell you, yep, she's going to have a bit of an attitude. So, now she's got her feet together really close. She's not in a stance where she's ready to be ridden. So I'm just going to let her keep on walking around. Come on, keep turning. Oh, you're finished. Oh, you're done. Nope, she's not done. So we've got, come on. I'm going to push these bottom end and get her to turn again. Now, she's probably going to continue to carry on. This is a new behaviour that's been happening lately because she's really not wanting to be ridden for whatever reason. I don't think there's an actual proper reason for it. I think she's just being silly. She's perfectly sound. So we'll see how we go with that. The longer you take, it can be worse depending on the horse. I'm going to stand with my foot there. I'm going to hop on. There we go. Wasn't too bad. She's been worse than that, so I'm glad it wasn't a complete disaster with her going completely crazy. So basically, make sure all your ropes are where you want them to be. Nothing in the way. I'm going to ask her to turn. You can see there I'm gently tapping to turn that way, and then I'll gently tap to turn this way. And I'll keep tapping, and I'll go harder if she doesn't listen. Harder. All right, there we go. So she's feeling pretty good, like she's tracking nicely. Not feeling any kind of bad vibes from her there. Come on. Now, it was a bit issue with something happening. Something sounded like it blew up in the next door's property. It's been abandoned and left, and I think it was a day, maybe yesterday or the day before, there was a huge bang. It sounded like something exploding. I don't know what it was, but the horses have been acting a bit strange around that area anyway. Could have even been a tree branch coming down and smacking on the container or something. But it's given them a little bit of the heebie-jeebies, and it's given me a bit of the heebie-jeebies because it looks like it's going to fall down. There's a big piece of metal that looks like it's about to crash down, which wouldn't be good. So we're just going to walk nice and slow, take it nice and easy. Hopefully she won't be too worried about things. She's having a bit of a look around. Some flies annoying her a little bit. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. We're just going to go nice and easy. She's probably very happy to get out of here. So we'll go ahead and open the gate, and we're going to go slowly out the gate. Oh. So we had a bit of a spook there. Good girl. You're okay. So I'm going to be brave here and say that's all right. You're okay. Right, she's freaking out. So I'm going to come back in. We're just going to relax. And I'm pretty sure she's freaking because of the sounds that are different. Probably no other reason. Good girl. Now walk. And I'm shaking like a leaf right now, so I need to settle myself before I go back down there. And here goes like something that's flapping in the wind going past, so that's a good little experiment there. What we don't want to do, whoop, we don't want to freak out too much. Yeah, whoa, whoa, oh. Okay, I didn't want her to run then. There we go. She feels very different to what she felt the other day when I took her out. She feels agitated and she feels nervy. And her thing is, oh, well, I'll put my head down and eat and I'll be right. Now go remember there's also cattle just somewhere in that grass over there. She could be smelling them. That could be worrying her. Me, I could be worrying her with my nervousness. What I might even do, well, let her have a little bit of grass, just a little bit, not a lot, just so she's got something to think about while ever we're waiting for me to get my nerves up. And let me tell you right now, my nerves are really not good, really not good. I'm really feeling extremely worried about her and me combating this kind of behaviour. So I'm going to walk her over here. Good girl. There we go. Good girl. And this is where it really is. If you need to take 2 steps backwards and change things, then do it. Good girl. Don't make yourself so scared that you can't overcome it. Because, oh, there's grasshoppers hitting her and she's wanting to get to the grass there. So that's a little further out than what I was doing over here. Yep. I need to start taking control and acting assertive here because she's trying to be assertive with me. So I'm going to get assertive and I'm going to go up this way and across and around and get a bit more assertive with her. There we go. Good job. There we go. Good job. It's realising now we're not going to stop and eat. We're going to walk along. Yeah, you can see the cattle, I know. So, but how are my nerves now? Well, before they were a 10 out of 10. Now they're about a 7. Come on. And she's groaning a little bit. She's a bit cranky. We're going to go this way and see how we go. No, we're not going to eat. So I've got to now make her remember that we don't eat just because she wants to eat. We eat when I say she can eat. So we're going to go nice and slow along here. Good job. Very. I'm trying not to lean too far forward because I don't want to be super forwards and then something goes bad. And it's also not comfortable for her if I'm sitting leaning forward. She thinks I want her to go fast and then I'm expecting her to easily adapt to me. So I'm just going to, whoa. And I really am at this stage having a bit of a anxiety attack right now. I really feel quite vulnerable, but I'm going to make myself go as far up as I can and around the big area there and see how she goes. As I said, not every single time is a win. I mean, it's a win that you got on. It's a win that you don't, but not every single time is going to be easy, easy peasy. Sometimes it's going to be difficult and hard. So we've got to really learn to accept that there can be difficulties. And the fact that this horse is being very calm considering my nerves are so bad, that's really an excellent, excellent thing. She's wanting to go faster and I'm saying, whoa, whoa. So we're going to stop altogether there. And she's now, oh, okay, she might be going faster because there's a lot of grasshoppers jumping on us. So today's a bit crazy with the flies and grasshoppers and things. Whoop. So she's really getting agitated very fast here. Now, my advice to myself is now, don't push it. End on a good note. Win on a good note. Perhaps we go over the creek in a minute, or maybe we just go around here again. Just feel it as you go. I'm still shaking, believe it or not. Despite being on here for probably 5 minutes, I don't even know how long I've been on here for, I'm still shaking and I'm really, whoa, having trouble breathing right now because I'm that worked up. It's okay. Relax, it's just me being stupid. You know me, I'm a shaky pakey person and it's just not good. I'm really not, I'm like a fucking salt and pepper shaker. Seriously, it's really, every single thing in my body, I'm actually almost on the verge of crying right now because I am petrified right now to actually move in any way at all. I'm sitting forwards and I know I'm hunching myself forward, so I need to adjust that first and foremost. And whoa, 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 whoa. I just want you to stand for a minute. Just stand, good girl. Just stand, good girl. I need to adjust my seat and breathe. And when you do breathe, a long breath out. I use a method that helps you when you're going to sleep, which is 2 breaths in and 1 breath out. And she's looking for something to eat, so we're going to walk on. And go around here. Good girl. And she's really just wanting to eat some grass. I've got to learn that when we're working, we're working. And she's looking towards the grass. She's like, where's the long grass? Good girl. I'm going to go up and around. There we go. There we go. Good girl. Good job. Good girl. My seat slowly. Whoa. Whoa. So I think what it is with her too, I don't know if you remember, but the other day when I was out here, what I did was I allowed her to have a couple of bits of grass every so often. And now she wants to do that again. And if I don't give it to her, she starts to go fast because she knows I'll stop her. So she starts increasing her pace, knowing I will stop her, and then that gives her an opportunity then to actually reach down and grab some grass if I'm stopping, which is why I mow these tracks too. So there's really nothing they can reach down and grab on the actual track. Just helps with focusing them a little better. And I think today I've probably, now I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I've probably pushed my nerves quite far today. I'm still a little shaky, but now it's probably more like a 4 out of 10 as opposed to a 7 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 which we started with. So I'm actually even thinking about trotting in a circle here. And the good thing about practicing the little bit of a trot is if anything happens and they start to go faster, you're used to that speed starting up. Gives you time to realise what's going to happen. Feel the horse's body. And just allow them to... Now see, she's still trying to get grass here. And now that's just increased my nerves a little bit more. So what I think we'll do now, we'll do one more up here, and then turn around, come down there, and then we'll finish for the day. It's getting quite hot. She's done well. We had a couple of little spooks, so we did well to get through that. And we're just going to come down. Nice and easy. Good girl. Whoa. So something's attacking her. We're going to have to get out of here. Some kind of horsefly here that's starting to cause a bit of an issue. So I'm going to head home. Whoa. Good girl. You're trying really hard not to be. She's being very good right now. I'm going to go nice and slow. And before we do, I'm going to let her have a little bit of a piece of grass in her mouth. Once she stops, walk forward. And there. There you go. Drop. She can have a little bit of grass there. Yeah. She scared me then. I'm really scared. Okay. Stop shaking, stop shaking. Okay. So now we're going to go up over the creek again. And first I'll just get her to wander one more circle around this little bit here. Yep. And she's throwing a tantrum right now. She says, I don't want to, and I'm not going to. And I'm saying, yes, you will. And yes, you are. And this is where, when I'm shaking like this, and I wonder if it's ever going to click with her at some point or another, or if she's just being a very decent horse and she's understanding and careful and ready to listen to me. So she's a bit tantrumy right now. And we're going to go in our gate. Good girl. Good job. And I'm just going to go straight down to the arena so I don't freak out. Yeah, I'm really not doing well. I'm not doing well. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. It's okay. It's just me, Ellie. It's nothing for you to be scared of. Sometimes you have to push through stuff that is really difficult, and that's what I had to do today. I had really good rides last week. I was nervous, but not as bad as what I was today. And now I'm really happy to be off, to be honest. I can say this much. I'm glad that I did push and that I didn't let those excuses of the sound banging and the flies stop me. Sometimes it's easy to make excuses for yourself and not go because of those excuses, and then you never get anywhere. So I did really well to push through that. She was a gem. I was actually shaking so badly. I think I was moving the saddle with my shaking. She didn't respond negatively at all. There was a couple of I'm having the poops and getting cranky times, but I think they were the flies causing that. She's been very patient. She listened well. So just remember, if it's you on your horse, a little step at a time, even if you have to do less than what you did last time or do more, it's really up to you what you do. Always trust your gut. Logically think it out first. Make sure that you're safe as best as you can be and that your horse is as safe as they can be before you push any harder. And remember, when you're done, you might still be nervous afterwards. Sometimes that's what happens. The adrenaline kicks in and you just feel a bit funny. So you've just got to roll with it and really trust your instincts. Trust your horse and trust your instincts. Have a great day. Come on, Elle, let's go home. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you don't miss a single video. Nice and slow. Good girl.